Hello everyone, my name is Mark from JROCK News. Today I'm going to be going over some of the stories we covered on the site in the last week, just in case you missed anything. There's a lot of news, so let's get started. So our first story this week is regarding Matenrou Opera. Good news for fans of them located in Canada, specifically around the Toronto area. They've announced on May 28th that they'll be performing live at Anime North. In addition to the concert, they'll be doing a Q&A session as well as an autograph panel. Even if you're not a fan of the band, definitely something to check out if you like Japanese rock music, as these opportunities don't come around very often as international fans. Moving on, NoGoD have announced their 7th album, which will be titled Renovate. This is good news for followers of NoGoD because it's been quite a while since they've announced anything. Their last album was almost a year and a half ago and we haven't heard much since. Definitely something to look forward to. Renovate will be coming out on March 30th. Continuing on, Girugamesh's drummer Rio has posted another cover on his YouTube channel. In this video he's covering Duran Gray's Cage. Certainly a classic song from Duran Gray's first album, Gauze. Not an easy one to do justice, but it was certainly done here. In the clip you'll see him doing just about every part. Ironically enough, he's not playing drums. There's some MIDI drums going, but he even shows you that on the video. He's got bass covered, even the crazy bass solo, even some keys and all the vocals and guitars. So definitely something to check out if you're a fan either of Girugamesh or Duran Gray. Really impressive stuff. Next up, new band LONDBOY just released their second single, Iris, on March 9th. So this is a band that was formed almost completely of members from an old group titled NoGoD, which was a bit heavier, and uniquely enough this band's kind of going in a softer sound. And it's quite interesting because they've sort of preserved a bit of that instrumental intensity maybe that you'll find commonly associated with the heavier acts, even though they're playing much lighter, more positive energy music. Continuing on, DADAROMA have announced a new album and new single is in the works to be coming out soon. We don't have a lot of information on the album, all we know is that it's coming out in May. However, the single is titled Neji and will be a live distribution only release available on March 19th. Next up, My Bacteria Heat Island have a new single coming out. This is definitely quite noteworthy in the chronology of My Bacteria Heat Island because just a little while ago we heard that all of the members were leaving except for vocalist Tenten. Now obviously Tenten has had quite a bit of experience. He was in Honnou, an old PSC band, on to Kurt, Chemical Pictures in the late 2000s, and now My Bacteria Heat Island, but now we're seeing that take a new shape again. They posted a new music video as well as some lyric videos for the songs from this upcoming single. It'll be released on April 2nd and it will have 4 tracks. In other news, Make My Day have released a music video for the song Reborn. Make My Day is a metalcore, post-hardcore type band that used to go by the name Ashley Scared the Sky. The release date is still unclear, however we do know that it will have 2 songs. Moving forward, Sibilebashir, if I pronounced that correctly, have also announced a new single. It will be entitled Honnou and released on April 13th. In addition to this announcement, Sibilebashir have just released their 6th single, which is entitled Tsukihime. It came out along with a repress of their 5th single, titled Jinkaku, on March 3rd. Moving on, we've got some news from some definite veterans in the scene. Nightmare have announced that they'll be releasing a new single and compilation album on March 23rd. The single will be titled Awakening, while the compilation album will be called Best Tracks 2000 to 2005 brackets Clowns. The compilation album is mostly going to be remastered versions of songs from the band's first 5 years of their discography. So think varying selections from the first singles Ultimate Circus all the way up to Anima. And in addition to this, there'll also be 5 songs that have been re-recorded from this era. Continuing forward, Ridein Rebellion, another new band that we've been covering on the site, have released a music video. It's for their song Eternal Katsubo no Sora, that was released earlier this year on January 22nd. Uniquely, the music video has English subtitles and is also available on iTunes. Next up, My First Story have teased at a new song. This is exciting news for fans of the band because they've been sort of quiet for a little while. Since the reformation, we haven't heard much of what will be going on. And this is still quite obscure because there's no titles, there's no release dates, we don't have a lot of further information on what this is, but there is a preview clip now available. Continuing forward, Yoshiki of Extrapan did a Ask Me Anything on Reddit a few days ago on March 13th. It was used regarding the promotion of the new documentary We Are X, which is about the band, as well as Yoshiki's work on the upcoming Extrapan album, although he answered a variety of questions not exclusive to those topics. Now a bit of sad news, Visual-kei has announced that they will disband. July 27th will be their last live performance. While we don't know what any of the members will go on to next, we do know for sure that the guitarist Kaeda has announced that he will be retiring from music after his leave from the band. And to end on a bit more positive news, Naoki of Death Gaze is now recruiting for his new band. Death Gaze have been on hiatus for a little while now, so the drummer Naoki has decided to start a new project. He's doing the recruitment online, and the only criteria that he specified is that you be male, above the age of 20, and proficient in the instrument of either guitar, bass, or vocals. It will certainly be interesting to see what comes of this project. There are a few things I didn't mention here that made it to the site as well, including an interview we did with Niten Ichiru, as well as a concert report of Esprit de Air live in London. In conclusion, thanks for watching this week's episode of the JROCK News Weekly Roundup. All of the articles and relevant links from today's show are available in the description, so if you're keen to check anything out, you can find them all there. You can subscribe to this channel to be notified when another video comes out. And until then, you're welcome to head over to jrocknews.com and get the news as it comes. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.